Our world, our experience, is being transformed by data. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, predictive analytics, neural networks. These aren't technologies of tomorrow. They're here today, analyzing, modeling, predicting, and discovering, uncovering deeper, more human insights, and enriching life's experiences. And it's all made possible with Micron. Our memory and storage is at the foundation of this data transformation, storing the data generated by practically every type of smart device and high-speed computer on the planet, and pushing processing to the next level. 2.5 quintillion bytes per day, every day, and growing exponentially. An infinite torrent of data. We're turning information into insight and activating data to reach higher realms of productivity and innovation. We are Micron, and we are transforming how the world uses information to enrich life.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another day at SKOAR College Gaming Club with our sponsors, MSI and Crucial. We are at GD Goenka University today, and it's going to be another amazing evening of another great matchup. But before we begin, it's going to be your casters, me, Skate, yet alongside me, none other than the amazing Edge on the desk.
Well, it is great to be back after a while now, casting Valorant. This is going to be fun today for sure. Fun for us, fun for the spectators, and definitely fun for the players as well. Why? Because they're not just playing for bragging rights in their college. Right. I mean, a lot of viewers are going to be watching this as well from other universities, other colleges, and also the prize pool, a bit of moolah to work along with the bragging rights. The total prize pool of 15,000 rupees. Well, the winners are going to be taking away 10,000 of it, and the second prize is still pretty high. It's 5,000. A little bit of green always helps college students, no?
Yeah, that is obviously true. I mean, money is basically the driving force, quite a lot of things, but we're not going to dive deep into it. But what we're going to actually dive deep into is going to be the map veto, of course, because, we've been waiting to see the names of the teams as well as the maps that they're going to play with. So let's just quickly have a look at the map veto itself, as we will be having the first map going to be none other than, all right. If I'm not wrong, I'm actually looking at Pearl Edge. Before we talk about any other map, I really want your opinions on the map of Pearl itself.
Well, I'm quite surprised to see Pearl on the list here because one, it's not in the active map pool right now, if I'm not wrong.
Yep,
But either
you are
way,
correct.
I personally I'm not a big fan, but I wouldn't mind. One because it's you need a lot of synergy, you need a lot of coordination and the timing. If there's a bit of luck
Mhm.
on your side, you will be the one coming out on top. But once again, we are not really familiar with these teams, Atta boys and mentally ill. But if they are, in sync, if they have a really good coordination, any of these teams, if both the teams have good coordination and they are in sync, I'm pretty sure we have a close match here. But if it's just one team, then they should probably just walk all over the place because Pearl is a kind of map where a mid control is very crucial. And guess what? Mid is divided into arts and double doors. So that split, you cannot have control of both of them at all times.
I mean, that's the main thing about that map. Indeed, that is true. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm also pretty excited to see the map of Pearl after all, and that too after such a long time. But nonetheless, it's going to be teams mentally ill up against Matter Boys, and what matters right now is going to be the map veto, not just the map veto. My bad. It's going to be the agent select, and we'll be having a look at both the teams, as we already know about that edge, that it's going to be on Pearl, Mata Boys attacking and mentally ill defending. So, I mean, looking at just stage and select itself, pretty standard, not major changes, but I mean, look at the defenders. They've got a Reina alongside with a Neon. So, double duelist composition being brought in.
Double duelist is the way to go. If you ask me, I would always prefer double duelists because once again, duelists play a very crucial role. And sometimes
Mhm.
if you're going with a single duelist, right, you might that duelist might not be having a great day. So having someone to back them up just in case they are not having a good one is always
Mhm.
is always good. It's always nice to have a backup. But at the same time, it has its ups and downs. The up is yes, the backup. But if you have a double initiator or a double controller or a double sentinel indeed, you still have those extra control on the map. You have that extra utility that the duelist can utilize to get into the sites to give you that space. Because once again, a lot of misconception in players these days. Duelists are not supposed to be the one top fragging all the time. Duelists are just supposed to be the first one entering most often than not, and just try to get you as much space as possible. It is not their job to
Yep.
top frag all the time. Yes, I mean, we do usually see the duelists are the ones top fragging, but it's not that they have to all the time.
That is true. That is true. The main idea around that one specific agent is that you need to first take the entry, and after that, everyone else is going to follow. But yet again, going back on the map of Pearl, as you were mentioning previously, how big and humongous that map is, I really feel just duelist might have been enough rather than going for a double initiate kind of composition, which might have provided you a little more room to work with the flashes alongside how we know that skies now have been hitting her, maybe pair up with the breach or some other agent. You know, we were already seeing that kind of composition too. I mean, Deep Harbor, you can basically put that on any freaking map and it is going to work out very well for you because of how controllers is divided that area which needs to be fought on. But yeah, at the end of the day, if we're actually looking at the side of mentally ill on that jet as well, Reina is more or less like that pseudo duelist, or you could say that second agent to take the battle. Basically, both of your duelists will go together. If they're going to the first one, Reina the second. If it wins the perfect, if it trades him off, quickly runs back with the dismiss, or if in case they just want to do that Baba or things like that. But yeah, I don't think so. They'll be having a lot of information to work with if you're talking about the defenders.
And once again, Astra is the go-to controller on this map usually. Okay, we're already in the game. Yeah, a couple of kills already right off the bat. And if I'm not wrong, we have the side of Matter Boys on the
Yeah,
attack
that
team.
Mata boys on the attack and mentally ill on the defense. And mentally ill, they just pushed up mid out wild and got a couple of frags, just as you mentioned. So it's now time for the side of Mata boys to re-clear that area, slowly
Last player
taking the
standing.
control as
30
well. But
seconds
Killua
left.
was unchecked towards the double doors. They entered the smoke. And inside the smoke, Killua was there to mention them that those goddess will be able to get the third. No, maybe not. Nightmare answers that. But it's gonna be wrapped around. Wait a second. I was not expecting him to get the second one, but he's got to run directly
10
towards the B.
seconds left.
Reina, hot on his heels, should be able to get him. Yep. Nova finishing him off.
But Nightmare did land the dink on him as well. He almost pulled that one off. Would have been interesting to see him in a 1v1 there. But yeah, as you can see, this game is gonna be fun for sure. And the FPS on the top left corner of the screen is giving a lot of anxiety, not gonna lie.
You are not supposed to talk about that.
I mean, I mean, I already have bad FPS at home while I play. Like it kills me playing on like 180, 90 sometimes.
How does it kill you? I mean,
It's very low.
Yes. I had 155 FPS at max, but nonetheless, it's gonna be a headshot that's gonna hit forever Sim. Player was able to quickly answer that back. 3 HP onto Nightmare. Still following up with his team as old. Is that oldest Grace or old is Grace? My goodness, that's such a confusing name. Either ways, with the help of Wingman, he'll be able to get the plant down. Nova on just 33 HP. Not getting a lot on the back of the Devour. Oldest Grace was able to quickly get that pick. Dizzy, shut down. No retake coming in. Outburst on the face. Shot being fired. Kilo gets a headshot. It's all down to Nightmare. 2 HP to work with, and Snape answers with 101 damage on the body.
Once again, a pretty close round for the attackers. Pretty good round, as a matter of fact. They did manage to kill 3 of the players in the side of defenders, and the way that they are coordinated, you can see that through the smoke, they were being patient. And with the Geckos, Flash, with the Dizzy, they all just pushed in at the same time. So this match looks like it might just be a really interesting one and a close one as well, as a matter of fact. And they're going in for the bonus here, the side of defenders. I did see a Vandal there, but everyone else are sticking to very light weapons. But the Sheriffs never count them out. Even Stingers in this particular map, there are a lot of close quarters, so Stingers are very deadly when it comes to Pearl.
Part about Stingers, right? The amount of fire rate that you've got on that weapon is just mind-blowing. But nonetheless, gone out again. Quick execute coming in, nothing to actually stop. Couple of Holodogs being dropped down to stop the push or stop the plant from coming in. Good vulnerable. Urix was able to shut down Nightmare. Forever Simp. It's about time that he tried to make a play. Rogue was able to shut down the site anchor as well. Down to just a 3v4 situation, but Thrash is available for Oldest Grace. Just gonna play offside, that's for sure. A good pop flash comes in, forces back everyone. And now mentally they're gonna jump in quickly. 1-for-1 trade. Oldest Grace is able to get one. And there we go. The Thrash comes in, catches up. Absolutely no one. But Oldest Grace with the Vandal is there. Smoking face. Nebula. Killua was able to get one quickly. Rogue shuts down and he doubles it up. But he does not have enough time to defuse.
He does.
Does he?
Yeah, he does, if I'm not wrong. There's a lot of time left for him. But what a shot there coming in. I mean, Killua rushed into... The Nebula did come out on time. It was a good one. But then the Swarm Grenade... I think it took him, a second too late to activate it. Killua found the angle while Gecko was reloading. And I was like, you know, for sure, Gecko is going to get that kill, right? Because Astra is very low. And then Killua just one-taps him. I mean, we did not have the POV of Astra, but that was a beautiful one-tap with the Guardian as well. Pulling off a 3-0 now. The bonus also going in the favor of... This is illness, right? This is mental illness.
Yep. Mental illness.
Mentally ill. Mentally ill, I'm so sorry.
It's actually mental illness with the way that they're getting those rounds back and back and back. That's actually mind-blowing.
Here.
Nova also able to get another pick. Again, we are down to just a 5v3 situation. Oldest Grace wants to play for survival. He wins the duel against Nova. Tries to go for the jump peak, but the wraparound is also there. In mid plaza, you can't work your way around when you're open from 2 different angles. Down to just 5 HP. Oldest Grace. Double cloud burst on his face. Tries to go for a shot. Low HP on both the players, but yeah, they're
trying for the knife. They're going for the knife.
They will go for a knife. They will go for a knife. There is no this.
Have to keep it fun, you know?
Well, that was a disgrace.
Ouch.
Unfortunately, that's 4-0 though.
Oh my god.
To be really honest, I have not seen amazing gameplay yet. I mean, Killua with the double tap there was good. Furix, if I'm not wrong, also did get himself a double kill with the Sheriff on site in the bonus. But apart from that, it still feels pretty basic. I mean, I still am waiting to see something spectacular from both of these teams. Maybe with the maybe from the Rays actually, maybe from the Supplier.
We'll just have to see. I mean, boys have got to work where it matters the most, right? They're all going directly towards the mid. A quick scope from Snape. Basically got a little bit worried, but he had this backdash activated, and that gives time for Forever Sim to quietly make a move. Snape gets another one. This is an operator. You've got to peek with the utilities on the back supply. You talked about him. He gets it, and I miss her. Playing on a Sky, not on Rays this time. Supplier doubles it up as well, down to just 8 HP. angles.
Spike planted.
Close, pretty close. They got the spike down, so that's one good thing. And it's a 2v3. Oh my goodness. Sends it. Does not get any damage.
Surely they don't clutch this again, right? It's a 2v2 right now, and Cosmic Divide comes in. Reina did get the kill and dismisses out. Now in a 1v1, what can you do? Killua is just gonna wait for it. I mean, Killjoy has to peek here. They have to go for the hub. Not going for it, and Astra will casually get it, and there's enough time for the defuse as well. Killua once again with the clutch in a 1v1 situation. Once again, the Killjoy was alive. And they get another amazing 3 versus 2 retake situation here. 5-0. They are walking away with as many rounds as they can on the defensive half. But honestly speaking, this map, I think it's a bit more attacking favored. I mean, ignore the B long because that is very hard to peek if you have an op on the defensive half. But apart from that, you could play off of mid, arts, and also a main.
So normally before the changes on the Pearl, right, over towards the halls where you've got one extra angle to play around with, it used to be a very attack favoring B long area because yeah, you can basically pull an op, but there's only one angle you could possibly op on, and a couple of flashes you will be pushed back. And with the addition of that one small angle, now you've got a couple of positions to play in, but for now, Forever Swim was able to quickly get a wall bang as well with the Phantom in his hands. He's got the Thrash ready, if I'm not wrong. They've also got the lockdown to work with. Nova's got his Empress. On the other side, there is a lockdown, but you know a return is also going to come in if in case you go for a full commitment. So they've got to make sure that they try and shut down the Killjoy, the site anchor, and all of them are playing in mid. The entire site is covered with just utilities as again, A-long control in the hands of Jet, so you can't even peek that one specific angle.
Oh, a bit of whiff here and there. But they did manage to get themselves a double and equalize it to a 3 versus 3. But now the rotations is on the cards here. Killua is already ready for this. The boom ball will spot him out immediately. But the kill, ooh, supplier. Beautiful headshot there on the Killua. And now in a 2 versus 3. The blade storm is out as well. Killjoy does have the lockdown available. So this is not going to be an easy retake this time around for the side of defenders.
True, and that nade is also going to push Nova back. Should be able to do some footsteps, but he gets one quickly, as well as the Devour on his face. Back to almost full HP.
One enemy
down a
remaining.
little bit. Snap from behind. No one's checking that long angle.
Nova's detained.
Wait a second. Yeah, Nova's retained. Now that's not exactly the best possible situation, but look at the HP on Rogue. It's so very low. Operator in the hand, shorty as well. The second volley was thrown in. Position revealed, and he actually wins both the duels on 10 HP. Mind-blowing stuff. You were wanting to see that. We've finally seen that.
Rogue going absolutely rogue there with the 10 HP double, a triple in the round if I'm not wrong. Because I feel like he actually did get a kill towards Art as well. But what a round there coming in. The first on the board for the side of Matter Boys, and that's all that matters. The first on the board. Maybe this is the start they've been waiting for. But the economy, take a look at the economy on the defenders. It's not great. You should, I mean, you probably think that, yeah, they did win 5 rounds. They should have a pretty good bank. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And this judge, oh, this is very nice. That would have been a bit more beneficial if you just waited there a little longer, but the Seekers are out now, and the only one on the side is going to be Killjoy. He does have the lockdown available for the retake. The Dizzy will spot him out. They do get a lot of information on towards the side. A lot of damage has been dealt as well. How? Did he just get spammed? How did Supplier take a lot of damage?
That was the random Bulldog spam through the smoke.
Oh,
and also,
boy.
if I'm not wrong, the judge did get a chunk of his HP out of the picture as well. So, yeah, a couple of both of those things. But on the back of that early lockdown, the hard push was stopped towards the A. He's still probably got, if I'm not wrong, a Nano Swarm as well as an Alarm Bot. That will eventually let them know that the push is there, but a couple of warning shots being fired. That's about it. No map space being taken on the other part of the map. So, the declear would be imminent. And they will not face any kind of problem. Matter Boys slowly creating some noise directly towards the B as well. And if you really focus on it, it has got the rotation of Gecko. he'll be watching the angle of double doors as well towards from the connector. So that basically pulls even more defense away towards that from that A side. So now it's going to be just some killjoy utilities, and apart from that, nothing. 15 seconds to work with. Bigman's gonna go in for the plant. Exit shots being fired, not connected though. But the vulnerable is gonna help Purix to get that one for one trade. Supplier finished off. Nightmare needs to make a play, but he's got no one watching his back, and Killua shuts him down. Another retake comes in.
At this point, they're making it look easy.
It is.
They're just making it look easy right now.
The way things are happening. I just want to focus on how low the FPS are going to drop. The lowest I've seen is 19.
Thought we were not gonna talk. Thought we were not gonna talk about it.
I'm just pretty intrigued about that.
I know. Hey, there you go. I see the 11 yet again. It does not feel like 11 FPS. You know what I mean? It feels like, yes, it's low, but it just does not feel like it's 11. It feels like maybe like 30, 35.
This is way lower than 35. Trust me.
Yikes.
I sometimes feel on 30 FPS. It's faster than that.
Oh boy. Well, anyway, let's see if the game is gonna be faster from the side of attackers. I feel like the pace of the game is quite slow right now coming in from them.
No way he just threw out the...
Okay.
Okay.
Spike
He did not even
down,
tag
B.
him. What?
Okay. I was about to mention the Sky Lurk in mid could be important for this round, and it actually is, because look at the amount of space is taken directly going towards the spawn, and the reclear is also coming in from the killjoy by mentally ill. And on the other side, killer is going to be caught. Oh, the patience by I Miss Her. Furix though is hot on his heels, and is going to get caught.
30
And
seconds
Killua
left.
wins out the trade. 49 HP on that man. And it's going to be down to just a 1v3. Thrash to work with, so he can potentially pull something off, but it's going to be wrapped around as well. Roll is Grace was able to get one. The Wingman should get the second, maybe not. Nova wins the duel.
Seven to 1 now. The attackers, they need to think of something different here. Nothing seems to be working for them, as a matter of fact, up until now. 3 players on the light shield yet again, but they do have the trash and the orbital strike available this time around. Maybe go towards A, get that trash out, and immediately kill him off with the orbital strike. Or, if you can, maybe clear another angle with the orbital strike while you tassel in onto the person who's detained. It looks like the play is going to be towards B. Do they think there's not going to be an operator? I mean, once again, they are not wrong. There is no operator set up on towards B. But I feel like that is a really risky play to do. Especially with the fact that they're not taking the Gecko with them.
Yeah, I mean, the only side of that area is that there are 3 people there. But yeah, some noise being made. Oldest Grace gets one. Forever Sim will be pushed back as well. Mosh pit out in the open. Trailblazer caught him, but Nova as well gets a couple of picks of his own. That's a very good Dizzy. But the showstopper has also been invested now on the other side. Should get one. Supplier actually gets a shot and bandit. Alright, so that's one good thing. You can't claim that in front of a player, but I Miss Her still
Spike planted.
gets taken down. And it's going to be a 3v2.
Trash still available. Will they pull it out is a question. Jet is on the flank already. This is going to be a very good run for the defenders yet again, because now the only player is Supplier. He does manage to get 2, but there was no way he was going to be on time to snap towards Snape. That is going to be the 8th on the board, and is 1 away from the Bladestorm. Defenders.
Was that important?
Well, they're not as mentally ill as their name suggests.
I mean, only I am here who's getting the mental illness, but yeah. Either ways, 8-1 situation. Very. I was expecting it to be a competitive one, but mentally ill, they're making it seem like it's in their bag already. And with all the good reasons, right? Because Nova is basically top fragging, Killua as well, following him up with 11, Snape 9 and 5. The entire team is doing pretty solid. On the other side, it's old supplier, Rogue, all of them. They're in that top area, but they need to win their last two crucial duels. That should be the first shot, not connecting. Snape gets it in, quickly rushes back. Trailblazer used up along with now the flash comes in, smoke towards the back as well. One player should be caught in with that, maybe not. They haven't actually taken any kind of space on the side 2 edge.
Absolutely no benefit, no use of all the util. The clash is good. Oh, there is an up drag, but doesn't really matter. It's gonna get taken down. Rogue with a triple. Well, he's putting on a show for sure. The plan is gonna come in thanks to, oh boy, thanks to the wingman. He almost went down there. Push coming in from Nova. Will they be in trouble again?
Potentially be, there is a cosmic divide available, so they will potentially invest it, but Nova is open from the angle, was taken down. Kilo, if he gets one more frag, he's gonna invest into the cosmic divide, I know it. Still got a star to work with. Second ball enemy used up. Old is Grace taken down. Last 1v1. Rogue pretty low on HP. He must have given the call, and he will be checking the corner as well. Gets a 3k and the round.
Why defuse when you can just get the kills, right? Why even tab when you can get the kills? Why even invest the cosmic divide when all you need to do is divide and conquer? He took those duels very beautifully, isolated them one by one, and took 3 duels with 3 different players and won all of them. They should have just peeked together or not peeked at all.
Should I play some stars?
Not really sure what happened there, but either way, 9-1 here. Looking at the second round, right? The first round was close, yes, but the second round, I did not think that we would be witnessing a one-sided affair here on the map of Pearl.
Neither did I. It's the map of Pearl after all. But hey, I haven't lost hope. Maybe Matter Boys can perform when it matters the most. Dizzy giving them absolutely no information. Couple of angles still being held in. On the back, there goes Nebula. Snape was taken down. Only to make sure that Nova is posted in that position. But he could have dismissed. But he did not. Stood there. Got a 2-for-1. So it's down to a 3v3 situation. Showstopper was also invested. Furyk shuts him down. Things are turning out to be horrible on the side of Matter Boys. Run, boy, run. There's absolutely no space to be taken on this side.
How did this happen again? I mean, Reyna, I think, could have gotten more if he was, trying to be a little more trigger disciplined there. But either way, both these players now stuck on towards B main. They cannot even go for the rotations as Gecko is already cutting it off. There is a turret that is going to spot him out right now. But he will probably just break it. Never mind, it's out of range if I'm not wrong. So Gecko is already on the flank, and there are 2 players on towards the side, both from the defenders and the attackers. The flash is going to come in and they will probably peek. No, it's not the flash, it's just a molly.
One enemy remaining.
But Killua wins the duel in the halls.
Last player
Gecko with the wingman plant. Killua peeked in
10
with the
seconds left.
forever, Sim. That could have been a forever whiff, but he saves the day by getting that
in the
kill.
half.
10-1, and it very well looks like an 11-1 situation.
Final round of the first half. I mean, it just feels like they're not ready for this match. You know, it just feels like they are just playing because they want to play right now. Because they're just doing. Yeah, I mean, it feels like they're out of sync. You know what I mean? It feels like they needed maybe a couple more hours to maybe get everyone on the same page. Because when I look at this, I mean, come on, you need to clear it out with the dog first. These are basic things that they're missing to understand right now, which is kind of sad if you ask me. So considering this is the grand final, this is the best of 3.
Yep, definitely not want to see a dry P coming in, specifically when you had a Sky, as well as you have got a Gecko. But yeah, on the other end of the spectrum, you can also say that Boys, yeah, they might not really feel comfortable on the map of Split, but for mentally ill, this could be a very solid map, which they are showing it to be. Down to the last 3v2. Thrash invested finally, and it should get one. And maybe we get the jump on time. Nope. Wanted to just check one
Last
corner.
player
And
standing.
got the information of Finch coming in. Nova able to get one. Come on, man. Hit that impress already. Is it what? 12 rounds now? Not another knife. Alright. It's not a knife. Nova gets the pick from behind.
Switching sides.
Well,
I should
Well,
probably
what
play
is
some stars
left?
in the astral plane. I should do.
is there anything left that they can do?
Get the pistol, slowly take the rounds one after the other.
You're telling me you
Bonus
actually believe they can
either.
get 11, actually 12 rounds back to back, out of 12?
But you got to be diplomatic, you know.
Fair. I mean, and once again, we cannot be biased here,
Yes.
but
But
you gotta be a little realistic.
Factually speaking, yeah, it's not possible. Not from this situation. 11.
If it happens-
11-1, nah, there's no.
I mean, do we
comeback.
want it to happen? Yes. But is it likely to happen? No.
True. Very well said.
But I definitely want to see an insane comeback right now. I'm ready for it.
3 and 2 split though. Both the extremities being worked on. Mid being weak. And Rogue wins out the trade. Alright, so that's the first one. Snape gets taken care of. But they've still got one more duelist to worry about, and that's Forever. Simp has basically hit the retreat step a couple of times. But they're all regrouping directly towards the A. That's where they want to go in for that hit. I wouldn't exactly call it a weaker side because there are 3 people towards that, and Art is also being worked up by I Miss Her.
Considering the fact they have a KG on the side as well, it's just going to make it that much harder. Rogue now defending on the side. The wingman is going to be coming in for the plant as well. There is a swarm grenade, so the wingman will not be able to plant if I'm not wrong. I Miss Her did get a kill on to Furex, and Rogue is still there to save the day. It is going to be a 5
Last
versus
player
2.
standing.
Brings it down to a 1v4, but there's absolutely nothing that they can do. Forever Simp.
30 seconds
How
left.
is he still alive?
No one was checking in, but at the end of the day, it's a much needed pistol now going in for the side of
Out of charges.
Matter Boys. Mentally ill. Not the perfect way to start that pistol round. They were quite spread out as well, and they took those individual duels. But again, it could have gone either ways. And for now, it's going to be a full save call. Comes in. Couple of frenzies with the shot into the mix. On the other side, a Marshall along with
Can I get a
4
drop?
Spectres. And this Marshall is basically going to act like an operator since there's no half shield on the other side. And I said that. Alright, he still keeps the Marshall. Alright, that's good. That's good. But that's not exactly the perfect path off the map. Mid being worked in. Look at that blood. What?
Oh yeah, you know what? I kind of think I think I need a replay of what just happened. How did they just burst and get a double there?
They're 5-man stomping from mid.
It's a stampede
Spike
indeed.
down A.
Wow. Down to a 3v2, just like that, in the blink of an eye, taking that entire mid. And I love that approach. You're all down to just class 6 frenzies. Shorty, take the area of this map where you need to take those close range fights. A good
Spike
flick by
down.
Supplier.
One enemy remaining.
Gets
Last
2
player
down to the
standing.
last
I
1v1.
have this bike.
Overheal is going to be removed now. So it's 125 HP versus 100 HP. And it's got so many angles to worry about.
Well, the plant does come in. Does not have any more layers available. No util on Rogue as well. He does not even bother. Oh, he's looking the right
Perfect
direction.
timing.
It's all about the timing. And the spray as well. It is on the side of Nova with a quad and a thrifty. What a
Match point.
round this coming in from Mentally Ill. Absolutely insane. Nova and Killua. Both of these players are just going ham in this game. 16, 7, 10 on the Astra. 29 and 1 on the Reina. Both of these players are putting up one hell of a show on the side of defenders. You gotta feel bad They're trying their best, but just
No prisoners.
it just does not feel like the kind of map, you know. And I think they were ready for Pearl. And in the meanwhile, I don't think the side of Matter Boys were ready for it.
Oh my
Because you
God.
can clearly see it.
Yeah, but look at that full-on setup going in towards the side. What a quick dash comes in by Snape FPS directly into the crosshair of a couple of people. They were able to secure that first pick. Now, the entire round has been slowed down. Trailblazer being used in to clear out that area gives out a lot of information, humongous loads of it. But no one taking any space on the other side yet again. This is just a small pause in the execute where we are going to see the reinvestment of those stars. Smoke directly goes out in the face, only for Killua to run out of the harm's way.
Boy. Yeah, they get one more. I mean, match point for the side of mentally ill, but that's about it. This is a very tough round coming in. Empress comes in, doesn't really matter because he's gonna get taken down immediately. The plan might actually come in here thanks to
Spike
Wingman
planted.
being very bold. But it's a 2v4 situation and that is a fake plant. Fake defuse, I'm sorry. Half defuse will be done.
One enemy
And
remaining.
yeah, this round is over. He will stick the defuse. There's no way Killua can actually get that through the smoke. He's gonna lose his weapon as well, which means they will be forced into an eco round if I'm not wrong, because I don't believe their economy is that good to go in a buy. There you go. They're still gonna be forcing, but that's about it.
Turn out.
I believe it's not going to be an entire force, just a hero vandal, few sheriffs in the hand, that's all.
Placing swarm grenade.
Nova he's investing only because he's got a lot of money
Placing
in the
swarm
bank.
grenade. Time for
Thanks
a
to
field
that
test.
quadra kill that he actually got in one of those previous rounds. But yeah, at the end of the day, as you mentioned, hanging by the edge of a thread. Surviving by a sweat sleep. Oh, Snape. Yeah, actually, the Trailblazer using the dash. Launches the flash as well. Right on the face. I Mr. wins the duel. Make it two. Can get the third. No. It's the reload right in front of Astra.
One enemy
Comes in.
remaining.
He wants to run away. Will not be allowed to do so. I Mr. wins the round for his team. Down to a 1v3 still. Doable because there is a thrash available. That's too far, man. Come on. What? You can plant from that range?
I mean, once again, the oh, okay, Nightmare. I mean, he baited
He's heard the
them.
footsteps.
There is
heard
no
the
way.
footsteps.
There's no way he clutches it like this. Yeah, I
He
mean,
can't even pull out a thrash right now.
maybe if he gets two. I'm out. Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind. It's all over.
Smoke onto his face.
30 seconds left.
He just repositions. I mean, it's either him going in for a save or an investment of a thrash. There is no in between.
It's safe. There's no way he's gonna invest the trash. Because if you actually invested,
10
you
seconds left.
probably careful. Have to be very careful. You're risking. You can save that ultimate and go into the next round in the Vandal as well. That will be a bit more beneficial than just trying the last 10 seconds.
I mean, even the spike was not in his hand, so he could not even go for any kind of pivot either. So, yeah. Good round coming in from the side of Mata Boys. In terms of kills, they're not that far behind, apart from Nightmare and I Miss Her not being able to pop off. But even I Miss Her in the previous round was able to quickly get that 3-piece of his own. So I still believe it is possible, but there's no room of error, not even one small mistake. Everything needs to be picture perfect, and the operator in the hand of supplier could definitely provide that. Oh,
He lands it, but immediately gets traded out here. Both the geckos now have the trash available to go in and clear the site. He drops it so that Gecko can get it. Wingman built the plant as well. Jet addresses and dashes in to the heaven. He wanted to get that kill on the Wingman. He will nevertheless. He was flashed by the Digi Snape FPS. He's gonna be on point as he gets a kill on the Rogue, and now the trash is out as well. Noah's gonna be the one planting. I think he did get that on the I missed her, but now the counter trash coming in as well. But it's all in vain. Did he get two?
He gets 2. I guess so. He
But-
gets 2, but did not know the
Attackers
wraparound was
win.
coming in.
It didn't matter.
Okay. It was close though.
Was it?
The last
Was
round.
it really?
The last round. I mean, it could have gone anywhere. Come on. can't
Fair
do
enough. I mean, the last round, yes, true. It could have gone either way, but we'll take a quick look at the scorecard. Nova, 21-11. Absolutely insane stuff. Killua, 18-9. Forever Sim, 11-13. Furex, 12-14. Snape, FPS, 12-12. I mean, he is the Jet, he is the duelist, and you might be like, oh my god, why is he at the bottom of the scoreboard? Well, take a look at the first
Fine.
pledge, 5.
Yeah.
And also, the way he was dashing into the side, he did not care. He was a space maker, while Nova was a sweeper. He just had to run in. Snape, all he did was smoke, dash, and just go in and make sure that he shows his presence. So that Nova is going to be the star player. He's going to be the one shining and getting those frags for the team. But on the other side, Supplier 2, 15, Old is Grace 16, Rogue 16, I Mister 8, Nightmare 4. Gotta give it to Rogue. There were some amazing rounds coming in from him. Supplier 2, a couple of good shots here and there. But at the end of the day, I still feel like they were just not ready for Pearl. Maybe on a different map, I feel like this is going to be a closer matchup between these two teams.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? If you really talk about the fact how uh, the way mentally ill were playing this game, it actually could you could see that they were out dueling their opponents, and also in terms of strategy, they had a pretty meticulous approach wherein they know what they have to do, and they were focusing on just that. On the other side of the spectrum, if you talk about how Mata Boys were trying to pull stuff out of the hat, it just was not working for them because their approach it was pretty simple, straightforward, where they were just going in towards one side. If they make noise towards mid, they're gonna commit directly from mid. And of course, those dry peaks that always just came in, it was not perfect.
Well, we are going to be heading to a short break now before we head on to another matchup. Well, one thing's for sure. Meta Boys, they have some talking to do. They have some thinking
True.
to do as well. Now, coming in, if I'm not wrong, it is going to be split. Yeah, it is going to be split. Meta Boys
Yep.
are going to be attacking once again. And this is a big off Boys, if I'm wrong. But I think they'll be coming off of a beautiful victory. And the momentum is on their side. But can Meta Boys bring it back? Will we see Ascent? Yes, it's my most but I really don't mind seeing it today. But all of it after a short break.
अरे यार अजीज ये क्या कैमरा आ रहा है हम दोनों का
अरे वही क्या कैमरा है मेरे को समझ नहीं आ
Come back to Come back to
Our world, our experience, is being transformed by data. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, predictive analytics, neural networks. These aren't technologies of tomorrow. They're here today, analyzing, modeling, predicting, and discovering, uncovering deeper, more human insights, and enriching life's experiences. And it's all made possible with Micron. Our memory and storage is at the foundation of this data transformation, storing the data generated by practically every type of smart device and high-speed computer on the planet, and pushing processing to the next level. 2.5 quintillion bytes per day, every day, and growing exponentially. An infinite torrent of data. We're turning information into insight and activating data to reach higher realms of productivity and innovation. We are Micron, and we are transforming how the world uses information to enrich life.
After such a dominating first game, we are back again for the second one, ladies and gentlemen. You all are watching the SCGC Score College Gaming Club, powered by MSI, with our sponsor. Yeah, it's going to be MSI as well. I just forgot the name of the second one. I'll have a quick look at them. I do apologize for that
If
mishap. It's
you
crucial, and that's going to be the
exactly.
components partner. I mean, sometimes the ups and downs happen, just like how it's been happening for the side of Matter Boys. When it matters the most, they were not able to perform. While on the other side, mentally ill, were playing with their brains being blown apart. But that's the thing. It was only the first map. We still have two more amazing maps to go, a potential third ascent. But the first question is going to arise on the map of Split. But before we move forward to Split, and we'll be having a quick look at the prize pool of this tournament as well. 15,000 for the total prize pool.
Yeah, 15,000. And well, mentally ill, they were one step closer to achieving that first prize of 10,000 rupees all to themselves. Second prize is 5,000. And looks like for now, Matter Boys, they might have to suffice with that, but it's still not over yet. We're done with one. And for now, the Matter Boys, they should think of this as a best of one. There is no more maps
True.
to, keep aside. There's nothing left to lose. They need this at all costs. Matter Boys are going to be attacking. Defenders are going to be mentally ill. But we're going to be taking a quick look at the players now coming in as well on your screens. I'm pretty sure, I mean, we are not familiar with them, but I'm pretty sure all the players, all the students, and well, whoever the audience is in the in the university right now, they are pretty familiar with each and every one of them.
Yeah, I mean, of course, these players have been playing in for a while now. Probably those late night, rank game lobbies, having fun and all. But yeah, at the end of the day, the first one, the map that they played on, Pearl, we don't usually see it in the competitive pool. And one of the main reasons is because, of course, that map is out for few extra changes. So you might not have a lot of practice on that one. On the other side, though, the one that we will be seeing is going to be the map of Split, which is now going to come in front of us too as we move directly into the agent select. Again, it's Smarter Boys up against Mentally Ill, and if I'm not wrong, it's yet again going to be Mentally Ill on the defense. Matter Boys are the ones who are on the offense. They'll be attacking, and if you have a look at the agent select, no major differences though. Breach being pulled in. Now, normally we would see a Viper like always being picked on the map of Split, but both of the teams are just sticking with their Omen.
I actually like the addition of Breach on this map, to be really honest. I think it brings out a lot of possibilities on the map combined with another initiator, as a matter of fact, because once again, Breach as a solo initiator is not that good because you do not get a lot of information. You get a lot of utilities. I mean, you do have the aftershock, you do have the fault line, you do have a couple of flashpoints as well to help your team initiate fights and take the sites with the rolling thunder as well being your ultimate. You probably get a free side most often than not, but you will not be getting any information, which is kind of crucial, especially in the map of Split. So, with the addition of Rays and Sentinels being Cypher and Sage, I feel like they're going to be letting Sage play mid most often than not. And Cypher will probably play on the other side, and then three players are going to be playing on the other one. But they're on the attacking half of
Hmm.
them now, and for attacking, I think this comp is decent enough. We can send Cypher on Lurk. Sage is there to go for the go for Duelist kind of second entry role. We have Reach stunning for Raze. That's about it. So Raze has to have to kind of work his intuition here. On the other side, on the defenders, it's a bit robust. You have to actually have flashes, but you need to keep in mind that flashes do not regenerate anymore. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's the main thing, right? Sky, yeah, the flashes don't regen a lot. So now you've got to be a little more conservative about your utilities. You guys want to be immune. So that's one thing I really feel that you kind of need that, given how Sky even popping the flash gives you information if there is the enemy or not. They've also got Trailblazer, which can literally have a look at those close angles. That was basically one of the first agents of flash KO. So on the side, you already mentioned about double sentinel composition where you can potentially leave Cypher onto the lurk for the side of mentally ill, sorry, matter boys. Now, here's the thing, right? The reason why I buy on is because you can basically put up the wall anytime you want to and pair up with the controller. You get a lot of work with. Specifically, we can just send the controller to the team and they can ship them. Now, one of the main reasons is that you can put up the wall and basically put so many question marks in the minds of your opponent that got a few drop people towards the other part of the map. It's normally towards the A side where the default wall goes. Now, with the cipher, you can try to pull one of the similar few lurks off, but you would not have those smokes for your side because you've only got single controller, that's Omen, who will be with your team most of the time. Now, yeah, you basically got a refreshable smoke, but it refreshes in every 30 seconds. Now, that is a crucial time which you do not really want to leave. So both the smokes will be utilized for the executes. Cypher can potentially work for the steel cages a bit. But apart from that, I think so there could potentially be problems because there's also Cypher on the other side, right? The camera is going to give the passive information along with those trap wires. Now, until you deal with them, that's all the information being given to your opponent. So I still feel the double sentinel should be solid on defense, but in terms of attack, I don't think so. They'll be able to get a lot of value just based on the comms. Maybe by their raw skills, you never know.
Things are going to be interesting here on the map of Split. Potentially the last map of this best of three. Meta boys, well, with the composition of the agents that they have, not going to be an easy matchup for them for sure. But once again, it's not an impossible task here on their hand.
Got the feeling, come back to me. Got the feeling, come back to me. Got the feeling. Got the feeling. Got the feeling. Come back to me. Got the feeling. Come back to me.
So finally we're back again. Yeah, that was quite a long break between the games, but all right, we'll be jumping into the map itself. And what a smart move by the producer! He's hidden his FPS.
Oh boy. Oh,
I can't see
okay.
it. Cheating.
I see what you did there. Wait, was it just was the delay because of the fact that he could not find how to hide it? Maybe he had
You
to
know what?
Google
I
it.
really think so. Yeah, he was googling it.
Probably was embarrassed or something. I mean, during the break, he was telling us that he usually gets 150, and now he doesn't. He's getting like what, tenth of it, 15, and now we don't know how much it is. But let's take a wild guess. This looks like 50, maybe.
Somewhere around the lines, maybe 60, 65, 70 or something. But yeah, I mean, it's way better than the previous one. So
For
I'm
sure.
going to take it. But that is such a cheeky move, hiding the FPS. Either ways, one thing is that we're not going to hide from you is going to be the fact that we will be jumping on the map of Split. It is going to be mentally ill on the defense. Yet again, Matter Boys on the attack. And looking at their setup, they would really want to kind of burst through B while also making some noise towards mid or maybe gain some information. While looking on the other side of the spectrum, though, just as you would expect, Mental Ill have left Furix on that cipher just to control that entire A side, the standard A setup of cipher. While four people, couple of them are directly towards the mail room, while one in vents and one directly taking contact in B main.
A very quick approach towards mid. This is running in on the snipe FPS. Has to be really careful. That paint shell is going to be delaying the push for a while now.
Slow approach, a good wall directly to make Shock. Kilua can't do anything on that vent. Aftershock not connecting on Snake, but he's down to just 11 HP. Way too far away for that shorty flashback. Tries to push him off. Supplier quickly gets the pick. And by the way, we're already 3 rounds in favor of Tata Boys. So you already know it's going to be pretty difficult
You
for the
will
side
not
of
kill
Mental
my
Ill to be
allies.
winning this one. As they're only down to just Sheriffs. Good risk comes in as well. Flyer brought back on his feet. Cloudburst on the face. Nova still pushes out of his own Cloudburst. Supplier gets a tap onto his head. Down to a 5v3 situation now. And
Spike
Furix.
planted.
Let's see what the man can do with his own Sheriff. Alright, Forever Sim finds the first one. But it's got to move backwards as well just because of the amount of brutal dump there was. And he gets the weaponry upgrade. Hi, Mr. Jumps
Last
down,
player
1-1 trade comes in. Weapon recoverable, but Rogue shuts down Forever Sim down to a 1v3. Maybe a little too much to ask for now.
Nothing that can be done. He's just gonna get spammed
Ouch.
as well. 0-4. Well, they're getting a taste of their own medicine this time around, mentally ill. As a side of Matter Boys, they're making it work, and looks like this was their map pick as well on the map of Split. And they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they were doing with the Breach pick. We were having our doubts. We were, kind of second guessing them. But let's not take away, let's not stick to their side just yet. It can still go either way. It's pretty early into the game.
You mentioned about the breach, and Rogue is basically popping off on that one. 6-1 for now. And both the star players for mentally ill, it's not working out, and mail rooms can be spammed in as well, but the return paranoia was actually pretty solid. So just some info being exchanged, and it's Forever Sim who wins the duel against Time So that's the smoker down. They don't have any other smokes to work around with. Maybe a couple of Cypher steel cages, that's all. Forever Sim down to 33 HP, just drops down back and wins. Does not want to go in for any kind of major fight. Now this gives the information that there are still players lurking out in mid. That nade, can it actually get a pick on Forever Sim? No, just a little wide away. Killua wins out another duel out in the open. Nightmare gets taken down. The pop flash comes in, gives another information of the presence of a player, but a pretty spread up approach now to slow things down. On the other side though, Matter Boys don't have a lot of time to work with. Only 40 seconds. They've got to make a decision to commit to a site.
Well, signs of life for the side of
30 seconds left.
Spike carriers down.
Last player
mentally
standing.
ill, as
Spike
the only
down
player
mid.
surviving right now is Raze, who's going to be walking straight to the crosshairs of Forever Sim. But doesn't really
What?
matter, as he does manage to land that headshot, and Cypher, well, he'll get the kill onto him. Finally around on the board. And yeah, it's still not as bad as the Pearl one.
Do they get a spectator buff or something like that? When we start watching them, then they start winning the rounds?
That goes there.
Are we the problem?
Maybe.
I mean, if one team is winning, the other one's losing. Are we the problem, or are we the
This
good
goes
luck?
here.
I'm just not going to answer that question at all.
Top 10 questions science can't answer.
Oh, I guess so. But alright, a fast-paced approach, a good dodge on towards the flash as well. Showstopper being invested, sends it, gets it. Snape gets taken down, is having a horrible time in this map. At least for now, on the other side, Supplier having the time of his life. Back to 100 HP as well. Furix, he's got some solid amount to work with. Riot gets Nova as well. Nova on Reyna was popping off, but on Jet, it's just not as comfortable. And again, the camera spots out so much of the information, but on the back of all of that noise being made and a couple of picks, everyone's just rotating back towards the B, and they're taking the long route. So I don't think the footsteps will be heard by anyone. Maybe just the Omen a little bit. No, Kilo does not hear anything.
No. Now he hears it. But
Now
he thinks
he
it's
does,
mid.
yeah.
Why is he thinking it's mid?
Cover going out.
I guess
Okay,
he's just
he understands it.
Yeah.
Now the Trailblazer will be spotting out all four. Fights one
I
as
get
well.
it.
Raze tagged up. But he's healed once again. This Sage.
30 seconds left.
He's just healing and healing and healing.
Knocked him.
Ah, the corner not checked. The pop flash right onto the face. Does not catch anyone. Old is Grace. Able to get one. This
Last player standing.
he can potentially get one. He
One
missed.
enemy
Oh
remaining.
my goodness. Almost. Down to the last 1v1. Smokes up directly the spike. Now we'll move forward, and I miss her is just calling his steps has been noted, and Killua is gonna get the round for his team. Spectator buff, I'm telling you.
Spectator buff. Boy, 2-4. That one was really close though, not gonna lie again. They do have a lot of ultimates now, once again, for the side of Matter Boys. They do have the Resurrection, Out of Shadows, Neural Theft, and the Rolling Thunder available. The Showstopper was indeed invested in the previous round. On the side of Defenders, they do have the Neural Theft and the Out of Shadows available for them as well. Not really sure where the Showstopper is and the Seekers, how long is it going to take for that one?
Goes there.
but it is once again going to be the side of A. A Rolling Thunder is going to be invested if I'm not wrong. Fault line coming in. No fault line. Directly is a Rolling Thunder, and Cypher is kind of safe. Raid is safe as of now. Paranoia not connecting onto anyone. That was a beautiful boom bot. Furious does manage to get 1, 2. No new theft as of now. Furious is still alive on the side. Rogue does manage to get a kill on the Nova. Down to a 3v3. You're definitely right about that. Nova was a bit more comfortable on the Raider than he's right now on this jet.
Last player standing.
know exactly the timing. Hero Theft invested on the other side. Now position revealed. It's got to win all of the duels. Killua is being wrapped around. Wins the first one. Can accelerate the second. The flash. What?
No more charges left.
I'm not quite sure what he just wanted to do there during that second fight. But yeah, I guess he just looked towards that left, wanted to dodge the flash, but he basically dodged it in the first place. It did not catch him. But yeah, on the back of that Rolling Thunder, another round being popped in. However, I love the positioning coming in from Furix, just as you mentioned as well. Not quite sure why Snape was still standing out in the open up front. He could have just repositioned back towards the screens or maybe directly towards that back cubby. Yeah, that was not exactly the best of the best decisions. However, the setup of the Cypher is now being changed. Furix going directly towards the B, investing just a couple of those trap fires. Camera has been dealt with. It just seems to be another slow approach from Mata Boys, and these slow approaches have been working for them.
Camera taken out.
One
Here.
Going into the side. A little bit of discipline there. Must he get 2? Can he get another one through this cage? No, he does not. And Nightmare just gets a beautiful shot on the Nova as well. Back to a 3v3 once again. But this is a very light buy coming in from them. Look at this positioning right now coming in. Boombot will be spotting out Omen, but he's going to be using his ultimate to get in. Here comes a pop. He gets 1, gets 2, maybe no! I mean, yes. But not with the source software, not with the way he wanted, but doesn't really matter as Snape FPS gets a triple. And what a round. 50.
My mind has been blown apart. I mean, they invested a couple of stingers. That's why the game is not saying it's thrifty. But it is. It is a thrifty. In our hearts, we know it's a thrifty.
We do. Any light buy or eco win is a thrifty.
That was such a solid trigger discipline moment from Forever Sim.
Here.
He made sure that he was watching those players perfectly as you watch your own crush. And he was having a look at them slow, waited, got those 2 headshots as well. Sage basically came in front of him without actually checking that corner and got the skulls blown apart. The ponytail, I believe. Oh my goodness, that shot just went up ahead, but Nova will get the 3rd hit.
Spike down
Here.
A.
Moves up towards the
One
heaven.
enemy
Goes for a
remaining.
wild shot. I mean, the no-scope accuracy of the operator is horrible.
Ooh, 4, 2, 5. I mean, I know we were talking about the FPS the other time and it was pretty decent. But I feel like the FPS
It's
is
10.
kind of bad now once again, isn't it?
It's 10.
Oh
Anything
boy.
over 10 and I'll be surprised. Show the FPS!
It's kind of giving me, you know, this anxiety kind of feeling. Like, if the players are playing on this FPS, I would be really worried.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. But yeah, one thing is for sure that now they're going to go in for a pacey hit directly towards the A, maybe. All 5 in towards the A, may. That's a flood comes in. Paranoia clearing all the backside. Forever Sim was able to get 1. Get the sneakers out as well. Along with that flash, should be able to get 1, maybe. Answer is absolutely no. But a few back and forth trade comes in, and Rogue actually doubles
Last
things up for
player
his side. And
standing.
also has got another Rolling Thunder. It's all down to
Spike
just no one
planted.
now to bring things back from the brink. And the operator is not the most ideal weapon you would want to have in this case.
1 versus 3. Does have the play time available, but I don't think he'll be investing it anytime soon. Might even go for the save right now, considering the fact that he's spotted with the cam and false blind as well, because absolutely. And yeah, I'm trying to remove the spike cam dart, and it's going to be a save. You want to have that operator moving into the next round for sure.
This potentially wants a couple of exit frags, maybe, which he's not going to get. Whoa, they're
Just
actually
let
back
them
to
try
around
to catch me.
70, 80 FPS. That's nice.
And a timeout as well.
Much needed. Much needed by the side of mentally ill, because
Got the feeling. Come back to me. Got the feeling. Come back to Got the feeling. Got the feeling.
Welcome back after that phone call. And gentlemen, we are to a 4 and 6 situation where we have the side of Mata Boys leading, and oh my god, the FPSs are hidden again. But we had a glimpse of it. It's between 20 and 30. That's maximum. But Nova, in the meantime, was quickly able to get that first pick in the round itself on towards that mid. So that might be good, but hold is great. That's had blown apart for Nightmare on that cipher. Not with the noodle theft.
You will not kill my ally.
Ouch. I'm so sorry
Oh
for
my
you, man.
I mean, he could have just ulted. He could have gotten a double, to be really honest.
Yeah.
This position from Killua is very crucial, though. It is very crucial. Just like our sponsors, crucial. Anyway.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
a good one.
That was a bad one coming out from Killua, though. He
30 seconds left.
could have made the play there, but look at the position coming in from Sky. I don't think they will be expecting this.
What they
timing
will
is
not
everything.
Expect, yeah, is also fluid
Last
in
player
heaven.
standing.
Might not expect him
Spike
up
planted.
there so early on, and he gets one.
I was gonna say maybe there's a chance because he got the crucial one as well. Once again, he got the player with the ultimate.
Last round before the
Nevertheless,
switch.
he's gonna get taken down. Sky was the one who should have stayed alive. I feel like maybe things would have been different, but now it is 4-7. If that's possible, out of the Shadow Defenders, it's going to be a 5-7 here. But will that happen is the question. 4 ultimates available for them. 3 ultimates for the side of attackers that do have the Rolling Thunder and the Showstopper, which I believe is going to be the combo that they're going to be using to enter into the A side.
This is a nice spot.
Yep.
Goes there.
They can perfectly pair both of them up to get that entry, and that's exactly where they're looking forward to. You're getting that space, the smokes are going out, off your feet, and a good ideology coming in as well from the side of defenders. This time, oh my goodness, the flick breaks the neck of Nova. Snip SPS was able to get a pick with the boom board. That's the return. So Stopper got to the face and gets rolled.
I know exactly where you are.
Neural theft invested.
Scout
Positions
destroyed.
revealed for all the players. 30 HP. The old disgrace.
One
There's the
enemy
light
remaining.
nightmare out there, but Snape
Spike
FPS
down.
can get the ace for himself. Maybe a flash comes in, and Furix is the one who actually steals it away.
Switching sides.
They won't complain about it. They got the round. They're not going to complain about losing an ace here at this point. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, come on, how dare you do that? You got 4 kills, man. I got 4 kills for you. Can you not just let me have the 5th one?
Yeah, come on. Give me the 5th one. Peak silver mentality I have.
I mean, no. I mean, I've had a lot of people say that. I mean, I play in high levels, and I've seen people throw games if someone steals aces. I mean, come
Oh
on.
my god.
I mean, you're up,
Exactly right.
what? You're up 9-2. And just because someone stole your ace, you're going to throw the entire game? Come on. I mean, once again, not every day is a Sunday, not every day is a fun day. It's not always sunshine and rainbows, but either way, it is looking really bright for the side of Matter Boys in this particular game for sure. They do have the timeout coming in from Rogue, if I'm not wrong, that is the side of Matter Boys. And this is going to be an important one as well, because now the side switch did come into play. They're on the defensive half now. How are you going to be playing it? Because this is their strongest side. Why? Because they have 2 Sentinels. Now, with 2-round lead, the chips are in their favor.
I would agree. So the pistol is going to be super crucial for the side of mentally ill.
Yes, this should do.
But yet again, I mean, we're seeing the trades go back and
Where
forth.
are you?
And if in case we see Nova pop off on Jet, or maybe Snape pop off a little bit more, they could potentially steal all the rounds away. However, this is split that we're talking about. We normally see teams get quite a lot of rounds on the defense because of how defense-centric you could potentially say this map is. But here we go, some long-range fight with Classic. Not really best, but if you pair it up with another Classic, it's actually pretty good. They can take care of the player into an event, and Mister gets taken down, and that's another pick. Furix. A man has got nerves of steel. And they'll be getting the B side for absolutely free. 2v5 situation, not the ideal one.
Spike planted.
That should be a freebie here. Killua just casually going to be waiting. And just exit frags, I feel like. Okay, Nightmare just walked in and he still managed to get the kill. Down at 22 points felt, yes, but does manage to get the kill. Should be going down any second now, but Supplier gets another one. How are they alive? Like, these positions are so, you know, in such a way that you're not supposed to come out of these alive. They're not gonna get the round, yes, but they still...
Oh, wait
That's-
a second.
One enemy remaining. Last
Maybe they
player
will get the
standing.
round. Nah, they won't get the
Yes.
round. There's no time, right?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, now
There's
he's
no
got no
time.
time. Now he's got no time. Yeah. Jeez. 2v5 and they still kill every one of those attackers.
Did they win the round or did they throw the round?
I guess that's still you would consider it's a
Both.
throw.
I think both. They did win it, but at the same time, they kind of threw away the weapon. I mean, they wanted to get as many kills as possible, right? Especially for Nova as well, because he's not feeling himself right now. He's a top frag. He was a match MVP for the previous matchup. Right now, he's sitting on 3, the lowest on the scorecard. So we need him desperately to get that, you know, confidence back, because he is the star player for the side, at least in the last one. So if he pops off, I am pretty sure that mentally ill will be pretty healthy in terms of scoreline.
That is if he pops off. Again, just as you mentioned, he's not been able to win all of those duels, and with just Snape and Furix, you would not be able to win almost all of those rounds, right? You've still got extra players that you really want them to get those kills, get back on track. And this few extra seconds should be the mental reset space. Because again, yeah, you did technically win the previous round, but you were not able to win the duels at all. You lost all of those duels. Now that definitely breaks up the confidence of a player. If you're out there, you already know that you'd be basically thinking things over as to, oh my god, that is something that was not supposed to happen. How could we let that happen? And once those thoughts
sure.
kick in, it's just not a pretty space to be in. So yeah, on the other end of the spectrum, you would really want them to think things through yet again and then slowly move forward.
For sure. They need to come in this with a game plan. Both of these teams. It's 6-7 right now. Potentially 7-7 equalizer will be coming in. But then the bonus is going to be a very crucial round. If mentally ill get that bonus, maybe we are in for a surprise here and they might actually snowball the game from there on forward. But if the bonus is lost and, the moment, if the round after that is also won by Matter Boys, now they also have the chance to absolutely snowball it. Why? Because they've been really confident taking these duels, taking these fights. Wait a second. I do get an information here that a round rollback is happening.
Okay.
So, are we going to witness a pistol round again?
I guess so.
What happened? I mean, what happened? Like, was the damage not inflicted? Because if I'm not wrong, if the damage is inflicted, you cannot you cannot restore the round. Okay, I want to see which round are we going back to.
That
Stand
is
tall.
actually something
We
that
are
if in
Oh,
case
no.
We
you...
are fighters.
Yep, that's the pistol round rollback.
But why? I mean, I do not understand this.
Again, not the prettiest space to be at. However, that's what it is. It is what it is. That's what you normally would say. Please don't get cringed out by the way it sounded.
This goes here.
I mean, doesn't matter how it sounded. You are right. It is what it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure if the admins agreed to it, they must have had their reasons. Because usually you do not do it. Usually you
goes
will
there.
not restore a round in which the damage has been inflicted. Even 1 point of damage is still damage. But anyway, maybe they actually called the pause before the damage when it was inflicted in the university. We just weren't. I mean, we are at our houses, so we didn't know. But either way, it is a pistol round. Do you think they can do it again? Do you think they can actually get it again?
I mean, with the way how they lost all those duels previously, I'm not quite sure, man. I'll be honest. I don't think so. I don't think so. It just is how every single one of those duels was just won by the side of Matter Boys. I think so. They should be able to pull this one off as well. Easily, without any major problems.
Oh, what? Look at Felix. Oh, easy.
Eagle
Should
eye.
be one. Easy. Should be another one as well, if you ask me.
He just
Oh,
conceded all of that space as well. So move backwards. He's gonna give all the side control to his team, and I like that approach. Move forward, got a pick, move backwards, we rendezvous with your team, and then get the spike plant down. This one should be a lot better.
this round is looking a bit more coordinated for sure. Snape's position is also really good. He does have the shield as well, so he's not going to be dead with one headshot of the ghost as he gets himself a double. The nade is good as it lands right in the face. Oh, now
No way. That's probably the Servanet facing some issues.
Oh,
Yep,
all of them
every
disconnected.
single person disconnected.
all of them are just
Ouch.
gone.
That is an ouch.
Now, once again, you cannot. Oh, if they actually restore it again, I'm gonna be heartbroken for the side. Come on, they won it twice, man.
I just had the question in mind if Cypher is going to remain alive or not. So yeah, Nightmare is alive.
And now all of them are back.
Welcome back.
But
I
you
guess
can't
it's
restore it
been
this
playing
time, right?
for-
Come on. Damage
Maybe
inflicted,
never.
man.
Doesn't
And I mean,
matter.
even if
Everyone
they restore it, I'm gonna
disconnected.
feel really bad here, scared. I'm gonna be really bad.
Every single one of them just disconnected. So yeah, you really can't do anything in that situation. I mean, come on, yeah, it's understandable that damage was inflicted, but wait a second. Maybe they're not actually restoring it. Maybe they listen to you.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they're listening to you.
Damn.
Slow and steady. That's what we are doing. I mean, come on. Good things take times, and sometimes, yeah, they take a lot of time, but it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely okay. We'll be just getting back into the game quickly. Just bear with us a little bit. I mean, I do really appreciate the patience of the audience, right? Yeah, there's the rollback. We're hoping to see it, and we are now seeing it.
We rolled back.
I mean, this time it should potentially be the win for the side of Mata Boys, man. Come on. They should be able to win this one, right? Right?
Hence the background music plays. Which round are we going into? Oh my god, no. Okay, that is
Back
very unfair right now, to be really honest.
to the pistol.
That is actually
I
unfair.
mean, I wouldn't exactly call it unfair, man. Like, come on, everyone disconnected. You will never know. A 2v4, they would have been able to pull it
Come
off.
on. Come on.
They pulled,
Come on.
oh, they almost pulled off a 2v5, man. Come on.
Cypher was back to in the nade. Omen pushed out. There was no way Omen was gonna get two there. But anyway, it doesn't really matter what we feel. Doesn't really matter what we think. What matters is they need to do it now third time in a row. They've already used their shots. Do not be shot here.
Maybe they
No.
said another fake.
Oh, God. If this happens again, I can't take it anymore. It is my limit.
This goes here.
I will actually sob for them.
You
But
may
they're making
never
the same
know.
play once again. Like, they're coming in towards A yet again. We have the pause back. I mean, the resume back, I'm sorry. The timer, it is paused again. Never mind.
If it broke, they don't need to fix it. That's the idea that we all follow. And
Wait, what?
we all yeah. If it broke, no need to fix it.
My question is, what's broken right now? I mean, apart from us, what else is broke?
Here.
I meant their strategy, right? If it's working, then it works. I don't think it's working.
Fair
Here.
enough. You do have a point there. But do you think they got it third time?
I guess so. Maybe. Maybe.
Well,
You may potentially pull it off yet again because, again, all 5 players directly outside the A main, a full-on widespread defense coming in from Mata Boys, and there we go. Full-on directly towards the side. No one's going to be tagged in by that. Nice. Snape
They found my wire.
gets taken down quickly by Nightmare, but he's still holding the side, and that's the more down.
that's not just the mode down, that's the FPS going down as well for us right now. It's a 2v4. Looks like they finally countered it. Looks like they finally countered it.
I mean, in terms for fast, pacey hit to work, the body needs to be top notch.
Wait, what? The timer reset. They paused it again in between the round. This is. Oh my god, another reset. This. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually very
Spike
interesting.
down A.
Yo, that's cheating. You can't do that to the players who are AFK, man. Come. And as soon as that man will be
Slip
back, he's
away
gonna be
quietly.
knifed to death. But old is Grace was able do it either ways. And yeah, it could potentially seems another disconnect issue.
Well, looks like we are gonna give them some time to fix things up from their side because we do not want them to keep restoring it, which is quite unfair for both the sides. So we're gonna be taking a short break. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere with the second half.
Got the feeling, come back to me. Got the feeling, come back to me. Got the feeling. Got the feeling. Got the feeling, come back to me. Got the feeling, come back Got the feeling. Got the feeling. Feeling. Got the feeling.
As we know, all good things take time. We're finally back again, ladies and gentlemen, and to just ruin the surprise out for you, the round that actually happened previously, the pistol round, and it went in for the side of mentally ill. They were finally able to get the plant down directly towards B and also win the post plant. And now a very fast pacey hit directly up towards the heaven ramp. Snape was able to steal it away, and they're also using the Trailblazer to make sure that there's no cheeky Cypher trips out in the open. Nate is going to push back any players, but wait a second, you're not checking the corner. Roll gets the shot directly on the back of the skull. Oldest Grace falls.
Last player
Whatever
standing.
as well as
planted.
Purists being able to double up their own picks.
Team Ace.
Well, good point is, the good part is Nova did get that kill. A little bit of motivation, a little bit of confidence as we move to the buy round now coming in. The first buy round here on the defensive half of the side of Matter Boys. And this is what matters. The bonus round for the attackers. If they get this, things are not going to look good on the side of Matter Boys.
It's going to be difficult, as you mentioned, and of course we've also seen bonus rounds going away from their hands, so it of course is going to be a troublesome affair to deal with what mentally ill are either ways bringing on the table, because they're making a lot of noise directly towards the B. And I've mentioned about this already, right? Every single time you put a wall directly in the mid, if it gets dealt with early on, that means you've already got to invest one extra member towards that area of the map. And there's an Odin in the hands of I Miss Her. My god.
Stealing sight.
Paranoia goes out to try and steal something away. Catches absolutely no one. So they're going to stick to their defensive plan. But wait a second. Just on the back of the noise being made by a couple of players over towards the A, they are investing a lot of members along with I Miss Her with this Odin, 32 HP down. And the B side is absolutely free. They're going to go and grab that area over towards the heaven. Its Grace is there. Gets one, Supply gets the second, as the Paranoia is just way too late.
Phone is not working out for them, but they're still alive. A side is completely
30
up for
seconds left.
taking. This raise here, can he get? I think he can get one or maybe two.
Last player standing.
One's the best he could do right now. And now Omen, what can he do? He's trying his best to just make it into the side. 18 seconds left. Plant will come in. I think that's the best he can do. Plant.
10 seconds left.
Spike planted. My old shadows traveling.
To get two weapons off of their hands, it could be good, but Flash was just way better. Good shutdown coming in. So, yeah, as long as we saw that equalizer, we are yet again going back when the lead is in the hands of Matter Boys. Doing a pretty solid job on that hole. We're able to pick the players apart, as both of those players went in way too deep and only 3 players over towards the side. They could not go in for that proper full-fledged execute. But there's the thing, right? Double duelist, it thrives in those bursty plays wherein both the duelists jump on the side directly, where one gets taken down, the other one quickly trades him off. So These are a few things that I'd be looking forward to if, in case you really want to see the success of mentally ill. Ah,
They
okay.
have to.
Time to hunt.
I want to see how that Odin comes into play this time around once again. This is going to be a full buy round and an important one as well. Rogue is popping off on that breach with a double. Does have the Rolling Thunder now available. So retake is going to be a little easier now.
Spike down A.
My Mr. Zodin has been so annoying.
Blinding.
Sensing paranoia as well. Flash goes out. The pop flash. Oh my goodness. Run and gun with the Odin. Snape gets a shot directly onto his head and will be healed back up with the regrowth. But Oldest Grace is also there. Fires a few shots. Boombot will push him back, and the space will be taken
One
by
enemy
Snape.
remaining.
What a beautiful flash
Spike
again from
down
Forever
A.
Simp. And it's down to
Player
1v2
standing.
situation. Snape gets one more. So Stomper on the face. And he gets the pick as well off the player. What a massive clutch coming in from this man.
That was an insane round, and I'm not really sure why they had to go for that play that they did. Because they did have the spike in the vicinity. All they had to do was to survive. It was a 1v3 there. I mean, Sage going down was kind of inevitable because he was out of position there. But the other two players, they didn't really need to push there. But Snape, he's going to be taking his lucky stars because he did manage to get the ult in time as well. He could have... I mean, if both of them would have died, I'm not really sure who would have won that first. A good flash though. But unfortunately, he flashed his own teammates.
Good flash for the opponents. Ah, okay. He saved himself. Not by this 30 damage, but Nova follows it up. Don't get that pick. It drops down finally. Nova with that shutdown. It's a good one,
Last
but will
player
be traded off
standing.
just as quickly. It's down to a 1v3 situation. Nightmare brings it to a 1v2. And with that, his presence is known, so that it's going to go directly towards the B. Long plant, they could potentially play directly from the main.
Spike planted.
Yep, both the players.
Cover
Wait
going
a
out.
second. Look at this wraparound. Look at this wraparound from Sky. But Heaven is smoked off though.
It doesn't matter. Because Nightmare isn't just... Oh. His positioning is just off and he's making a lot of noise, right? And even if he taps the spike, he will be in a very tough spot. I want to see the bank. I don't think there's a lot of bank on both of these teams, even now.
Yep, you're pretty correct about that. I mean, they don't even have the creds to go for a full buy for Furix. On the other side, it's a full-on eco. So it's just as you mentioned, not a good economy coming in, but yeah, in terms of the ultimates, it's a pretty decent ones. Both the teams have got the Omen ult, but how?
I know
Its name will get that pick. That was a good one indeed. Supplier tries to find in a few blind shots. He was able to connect one as well.
Bomb buddy out.
Snape is just gonna rush back out after sending the boom bot in.
Oh.
Wins and caught him lacking. Rogue was able to get a good shot.
Planted.
And with that, they're down to a 4v4, a recoverable rifle.
Last player
Okay,
standing.
back and forth trade. Yet again, we go over towards the stairs as Nightmare and Rogue. Their weapons doing a lot of damage, and the neural theft is going to reveal the position of Nova. Both the weapons were recoverable, so yeah, it's going to be a problem for the man. That's the Rolling Thunder invested as well. That is such a massive ultimate. And he's actually going in for the defuse too. He might not have heard it. He might not have an idea about it, and it does not matter either. Nightmare wins the duel, and it's a thrifty round. But my god, both the major ultimates have been invested, Edge.
Oh boy. It doesn't really matter. Both crucial ultimates, but the thing is, that was a 50. And a much needed one as well. Now the equalizer did come in 9-9. They still have 3 ultimates to play around with: Resurrection, the Showstopper, and the Outer Shadows. And keep in mind, this is a do-or-die situation for this team. They need to get all the rounds. For now, the attackers are looking good towards A. Bladestorm is out. The cam has spotted 3 players, 4 as a matter of fact. If he would have heard that one, a great flash, but the Trailblazer, the Odin is no answer to it. Rogue does manage to get the trade off. Supplier immediately gets the counter trade. And now Oldest Grace is just holding the Odin. So Stopper being deployed will not be tagging up anyone. The Oldest Grace is the Odin there. Oh my god.
What a round.
What a round.
But it finally will be a full buy yet again for the side of mentally ill. What are the chances we might potentially see an overtime? Because again, let's be honest, Nova is not being able to pop off. Most of the rounds that have been coming in were on the back of the heroics of Snape, who was being set up for those plays by Forever Sim. Furix and Killua have also been doing their job, but Nova is the only one who's been facing so many struggles on the jet. On the other side, it's Old Grace, who's
I've got
basically
your
popping
trail.
off like a madman. And that's a pace hit directly towards the mid as well. Odin, in the hands, you do not want to push in this Odin crossfire, man. Come on. Seekers gave you a lot of information already. Supplier jumps into the mix as well. Snape was able to get a pick on I miss her. Now that's amazing. Rogue is also doubling up directly towards the mail room. And they haven't even properly lost the vent control yet because there's still Cypher on towards the other side.
Scatter.
4 versus 4 situation. Resurrect needs available so they can make it a 5v5 whenever they please. Sky. Position is going to be important. Oldest Grace expects someone might have sneaked in to the site. If Sky can just make him flash and get this kill, that is the round over. They will get that equalizer, but the push onto us heaven, the mail room is already compromised. They have to be really careful. Rogue spotted out. Fall time will be coming in. Sage is not gonna be
30
peeking
seconds left.
whatsoever. His positioning is gonna be very important. Sky, can he get him?
One less.
One.
Spike
Can he get the
down
other one? Rogue spotted out. CT will not be flashed. Right now, there is one in heaven. No one's suspecting this. Oh man! Killua needs to get it. Finally, he gets that one. He has to
seconds
get the count now. Aftershock coming in. No, just a flash point. Now the only one standing is Breeze. He has to go for the plant. He has to stick it this time.
Cover going out.
Dark cover coming in as well. This is a good position to be in. I don't think he has Aftershock. Maybe he does have Aftershock left. Fault line also might be coming into play now. Only fault line actually. And he's walking straight into the crosshair. He's... No? I think
Wait
he's
a
spotted,
second.
no?
No, he could potentially get a timing. He had to check the corner, but now both the players will double up. Oh, his position. 1v1. Killua wins it. And back and forth we go yet again. No economy being stable. Man, oh man. How nasty was that one last play? I was expecting Killua to show up pretty early, but I mean, it took him his own sweet time. There was still a potential chance for Rogue to win it out, but that's just not what happened. And again, yeah, you can
Why destroyed?
argue over the fact how
Camera taken out. Cage
the
trigger,
ult
cage
rotation
trigger.
that will potentially now come for mental heal would be good, but the shot from Nightmare is just so better. Paranoia comes in as well. Everyone quickly going in directly towards the side. Snape was able to get Rogue out of the picture. Nightmare is also there. Snape needs to win the fight, and he will. Headshot combined with the body. That's always the case whenever you've got a phantom in hand.
Yeah, they need to wait for smokes though.
And
Another one?
yeah,
Is down.
Spike
oh my
down
goodness. No way. He smoked off the heaven,
Last
but
player
not the
standing.
screens. Supplier
Oh, yes.
wins the round for his team.
Grenade.
10 to 11. This is a very close matchup. You might be right here. We might be looking at a potential overtime as Forever Simp calls in for a timeout. This is going to be an important one. I don't know what the bank is, but economy is going to be playing a crucial role right now. If it's low, do they force? Do they let it go 12 and hit the match point? Do they play for overtime?
Can't let it go to 12 whatsoever. You can argue in any possible realm, they cannot let it go to 12.
I mean, you already have a map in bag. If you think about that, you can actually play for overtime. I mean, if you were Meta Boys, you could never do that, right? You can't let that happen. But you have a map in bag. Even if you lose this, you still have another map to try. Your best shot right now.
Go ahead.
I mean, your best shot right now is to make sure you have good weapons, at least decent weapons. If you're going in with like stingers, it might not be good. But at least if you have like maybe like two vandals, and a couple of specters here and there, then forcing in would make sense. But if all of you are playing stingers, then I don't think it's a good option because at least a couple of players should be ready for those long range duels.
There.
Well, maybe they just are gonna go
That
with
is what
one
they're doing.
single stinger. Yeah, just a couple of stingers is what I can see. Nothing being bought in from any other player. But here's the thing, right? Ascent is a map which has been in the pool for, let's be honest, enormously long time. Every single team is basically just so very confident and comfortable on that map. But for now, they're pretty confident about their pick. 1-for-1 trade comes in. Rogue's position has also been noted, but he was able to get a pick through the smoke. Plant will come down. Faultine comes in as well. No urge to work with. Neural Theft was used up. 1-for-1 trade yet again. Snape was able to get one, but the Plant is not down yet. Showstopper is available. One more pick he invested, but it's actually Imissa who comes out on top with all of those trades, and it's Killua. Down to just a classic in hand. Should not be able to get anything. Just a wall bang headshot on Nightmare, and that's about it. A long range shot. Imissa wins the duel.
12th on the
Match
board
point.
now. Match point. Looks like Ascent is gonna be played after all, but you never really know. Let's not discount them out just yet. It can go either way. We do see a Bulldog and everyone else on Vandals. Showstopper is the only ultimate available. The Resurrection. I think I've only seen it once in the entire game.
Shadows traveling.
Yes, their duty is over.
Shadows traveling.
Well, let's see if they can get
long
let's-
enough to finally laugh on that.
No, I was, but I don't think my mic actually caught it. I had to come closer to let you guys know that was a good one.
Oh my god. But yeah, on the back of it now, they really need this one round as well. And that Omen ult would have given them a lot of information as they're investing 4 players now directly towards that side. The smoke comes in as well, but everyone pushes forward to it, so it's not going to do anything. Imissa sends in a paranoia. That's a horrible spot. No one actually pushed in up front, so that basically denied them all the space out there. Odin in the hand, 1-for-1 trade up on top of the heaven. A good nade! Nova follows it up as well. Showstopper being used up, invested at least. So they should be able to get a pick on the back of it. Supplier gets Nova's backside
30
is still
seconds left.
here. Rogue standing there along with Supplier. 24 more seconds. They're gonna go in for a reinvestment. And now the duty is not over. I missed her bring. He's brought back from the dead and all 3 drop in like man, and all his grace gets shut down. But wait a second.
10
Look at the
seconds
quick
left.
rotation coming in from Supplier as well. He would be able to quickly welcome them with a shot. All he needs to do is get the spike plant up for seconds. First going for a wild spray and gets reduced to smithereens. Just 32 HP.
Still pretty doable though, to be really honest, here for the side of defenders. 3 versus 2. Rage is pretty tagged up as well. Supply is low as well, as a matter of fact. Furix, he's gonna be
player
caught.
standing.
Oh, Killua is there to support him. Rogue, he's gonna be this last one standing right now. He's gonna get taken down as well. 11 to 12. We are not done yet. Now, they have 3 Vandals saved. Do they have enough money to go in for a buy? Do the defenders have enough money? I doubt that as well. As a matter of fact, they do have enough to get themselves a couple of Vandals and a Phantom. Maybe. And 1 point for the Rolling Thunder. And Nightmare also can get that Cypher's ultimate neural theft with 1 point of ultimate status. So these 2 ults are going to be very crucial, by the way.
Forever Simp is also 2 off of his own Sky ult, so can potentially play in for those orbs, and that could be an area of contention. But yes, crappy buy coming in for their side. Again, long range heaven push. Nova wins the duel, and that's the Vandal off of the hands. That's a massive pick. Because apart from him, other players have just got what? Stingers, maybe Bucky, just nade. Pushes Furix down to 90 HP, back and forth, fires, that we go. Such a scrappy fight. Camera dealt with, a couple of steel cage in the face, and Snape gets a pick on the back of those 2 steel cage spams. That is just a massive one. Down to a 5v3 situation, and I believe we are looking at overtime as the Spike is making its way towards the other side. Again, a 1-for-1 trade, a 4v3 situation. Old disgrace with a Bucky in hand. But there's no one to enter the room.
Scatter.
Plan to rotate the last is the one to
I've
rotate
got
the
your
first.
trail.
Expensive recon.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Okay. Martyrdom to its finest. Supplier gets
Switching
dealt with by the
sides.
paint shells that were used
Overtime.
preemptively by
Just a
Snape.
good old hard yakka.
Man,
Standing in
oh
between us
man, and it's all on the back of now Noah slowly popping out that they pushed this to the overtime.
$32 frags on Snape.
Help a girl out, would you? Cheers, mate.
Popping. Absolutely insane. 20 on Killua, 26 on Rogue as well. He's having an amazing time on the breach, but it all comes down to overtime. 1 round in attack, 1 round in defense is all you get. Will Matter Boys somehow pull this off, or will the mentally ill get this one as well? The operator on Snape, I'm not really sure. Furix gets 1. The star player is gone. Furix gets another. Furix gets a third. A mow down.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Ouch. Ouch. I mean,
Switching
this fast
sides.
A push
Match
down the
point.
lane has never been working out for either of these teams. And with that momentum swap, I believe we could say with confidence that this 1 round should potentially go for the side of mentally ill as well, just based on how they were able to shut down that full push, and now the momentum is in their favor. Until and unless, of course, they decide to go in for that exact same kind of push play. Maybe they want to go in for that bursty ramp play yet again, which they've been doing time and time again and have been finding a lot of success in. And yeah, they take the space over towards the heaven. The player has been pushed down in towards the vent. IMSR has already given the noise, and the Q has got an Odin in the hand as well. With that one small lovely kitsune tag.
These Odins are very weird, as a matter of fact, if you ask me. Just slowing it down here. I mean, Rogue is just trying to bait them into pushing this one, because that Odin is going to be deadly.
Directly going towards the B, where they had one Cypher trip to confirm that there's no one pushing in. They're doing that same kind of push wherein they did sending 3 people towards B and 2 directly towards the ramp to keep the attention. And that's what's been working out for their side. Supplier perfectly flashed up. It's got the paint shells to try and deny this push as the smoke go directly towards B along with the paranoia to stop anyone who's up there close. No one to capitalize on the back of it now. Now slowly they'll be going in for that rendezvous as well. Nova wins the duel. Old is Grace needed to win that fight, but Supplier still the one who's anchoring it along with support. A pro over from the hairpin. They rain fire and he
Spike
gets 3 in the
down
round.
Last player standing.
Oh my god, that looks so funny.
God.
Switching
This game.
sides. Overtime.
We've had a lot of
I
ups and
can't see
downs.
them yet, but I can feel them.
We've had a roller coaster of emotions, but it's still not over yet. We are heading to another overtime here, ladies and gentlemen. 13
This
to
is the right
13.
spot. That goes there.
And that's the last timeout for the side of Meta Boys. They cannot call for another timeout in this OT.
I hope it's not a round rollback.
I don't think so. Nah. There's nothing happened there. So, at least I did not notice anything happening there. Anyway, we are going to be having one more round of attack and one more round of defense for both of these teams to see if Furix can pull off another triple. Rogue, can he pull off another triple? Who is going to be the one crossing that finish line?
You may never know. These are the surprises that are going to be left on for the team to reveal. But it potentially would be the team who would get their round on attack. That's like 100% surety of it, because both these teams have been pretty okay on that defense, right? It's not like they have been phenomenal on it, but it's been working out pretty well for them. So yeah, I'm also hoping for the side of Matter Boys to get their round on the attack. I mean, come on, let's be honest. They were able to get 7 when they started this map on that attacking half. Now, 7 is already a very solid number of rounds whenever you're talking about the map of split because of how defense centric it is. And also, they're running with a double sentinel composition. I mean, come on.
This
The
goes
defense
here.
should be a piece of cake
Yes,
for them.
this should do.
Talking about cakes, I'm getting kind of hungry now. Anyway, we are not gonna digress. We will talk about the game. 3 players on towards B, where the play is coming in from the attackers. They understand that the Odin is gonna be a problem on towards A, so they all are towards B. All 5 of them, as a matter of fact. The camera being heard now. Kilwa.
Full B push, maybe? Yep, it's a full on B main push directly along with the aftershock. You also have the flashback coming in, but a 1-for-1
Spike
trade.
down,
Nova
B.
gets one. There's a ball. There was a small gap in it, but not enough to exploit. The plant is going to go down. There's no one to deny it, but he tries to catch Slayer walking in. That cross. Kilo was able to get 2 of it. Oh! Snape just jumps onto his death. Down to a 3v2 situation. Oldest Grace pushed way far
Last
back.
player
Bad
standing.
paranoia. Kilua blinds his own player. Primisar has been dealt with. Forever Sim will be able to take care of the last man standing. It's a 14-13. And now mentally it will be on the attack.
Switching sides. Match point.
Boy. This is gonna be interesting now. I feel like another OT is on the card here coming in. But if not, this might potentially be the final round here in this map number 2 here in this week's Valorant tournament. 14 to 13. Is the defense good enough once again? Is he attacking as good as it was? But these Odins are being a pain in their backs, you know?
True. They're a pain in their foot. That for sure is correct. But again, the slow orbs along with all the smokes that have been used in, the barrier was also dealt with so very quickly. So Oldest Grace has basically got a heal left for him. And nothing. On the other side, with that much amount of util dump, I don't think so. There's even enough for them to actually go in for this full-on hard push. Paranoia now committed, dodged perfectly by Supplier. Another one for one
Oh,
trade. But Snape was able to get the problem man out of the picture. Rogue was the one who was creating so many problems, but Supplier is the one who's still standing. Gets another paint shell. Pushes back Killua. Should be dead. No, he stays alive. Repositions with the TP. Down to a 2v2 situation. No one needs to go big or they are going home. He's got to win that fight. Paranoia right onto the face. I miss her. Goes in with the Odin and Nova wins the duel.
no!
Wins the second one as
Attackers
well.
win.
The man who was not popping off finally gets them their last round, and it's a 15-13 victory coming in for Mentally Ill. And they get a 2-0 win in the series itself, the grand finals, and they are the winners.
Oh my god, that the man who had an insane game number 1, who was having a terrible game number 2. Just when the team needed him to close things off, he steps up and gets that double in the end, clutches it out for the team, closes it all. And what a game this has been. What an insane matchup this has been. We had round restores, we've had pauses, we've had some insane rounds here and there. We have Odin's 34 bomb, 30 bombers actually from 2 of the players, 2 star players. Snape FPS on the side of Mentally Ill and on the side of Bad Boys Rogue. On the breach, we were kind of skeptical about, at the start. 4 first bloods, by the way, here. Supplier 2, gotta give it to him. He was putting on a good show. Kilo with 25, absolutely phenomenal as well on that Omen. Furix was absolutely really good in playing that Sentinel role, being really, crucial in the site, anchoring it up. And Forever Sim, also you gotta give it to him because the way he was, using that heal, right? The regrowth was being utilized to the fullest. I miss her. Also doing a really good job with the Odin. Oldest Grace had his moments as well, but with the heal coming in, he was absolutely popping off. Nova, once again, stepped up when the team needed him, but apart from that, he was not having a good day today. A good matchup here, I'm sorry. Still has a couple of first bloods, if I'm not wrong. Nightmare, well, not so much.
I agree with you on all of those points. And also on the back of the fact how Nova actually had 6 first bloods clearly shows that on the defense he was facing a lot of those struggles, but when they went in towards the attacking side, he had half of those first bloods, right? And also in that overtime, he was also doing pretty okay. I would still say not as good as he was doing in the previous game. Again, he was top fragging, he was doing everything needed. But on the other end of the spectrum, as well as you mentioned, yes, his team also did a great job. Snape getting 5 first bloods and also then went into top frag clearly shows them being a very well-oiled machine, a unit doing phenomenal. And on the back of it, they're the ones who are victorious. It's going to be Mentally Ill, ladies and gentlemen, winning out the SKOAR College Club Gaming Finals, which is, of course, powered by MSI. And also a huge thanks to our sponsor, Crucial, for helping us make this event possible. Matter Boys, unfortunately for them, it was a defeat, but you still know they gained that second place, right? 5,000 money in the bag.
The money is there, it's for sure, but the bragging rights, along with the bigger piece of the money going to Mentally Ill, they're going to be boasting for a while for sure. But
True.
yeah, everything said and done. This has been an amazing day here. I mean, once again, you really do not know what to expect coming in from both of these teams. And
True.
well, I did not expect this at all. First game being absolutely one sided, the second one, well, Ascent. I almost saw Ascent. For a second, I could see Ascent being played there. But yeah,
True.
Mentally Ill. Just close it off. Thanks to Noah once again, but Snape as well. Some amazing rounds coming in from him.
Yeah, it was super fun to watch both of these teams go against each other, specifically at that pace. And I love the adjustments as well that kept on happening because if one thing did not work out, they quickly spabbed it up, changed it, and then worked their way around it, doing a brilliant job. So, yeah, at the end of the day, very solid game coming in from both of these teams. Though, any last few words, Edge?
I think that's about it. I think, yeah, we've had a couple of technical difficulties today. Usually it's pretty smooth. And, well, we got to witness the production's 10 FPS. It was a first for me, to be really honest. I've never seen the 10, 15 FPS. I mean, I've heard of it,
Oh.
but never actually got to witness it. To be really honest, it's not as bad as I imagined. I mean, there were a couple of moments where it was really bad. But apart from that, once again, gameplay wise, absolutely phenomenal. Couple of whiffs, couple of insane rounds. As I said, college events are my go to events because you never really know and you always get to see something new, something different.
Yeah, those heroics were, of course, something that we really would want to see. But yeah, at the end of the day, it was a fun and yeah, I would say a fun and entertaining event. So of course, we'll be looking forward for more. But yes, that's going to be it from us, ladies and gentlemen. It has been me, Scared Yet, alongside with me, Edge. It was pleasure casting for all of you, and that was again a great evening to be well spent. Thank you so much for joining us in the Score College Gaming Club. We were at the GD Goenka University today, and our sponsors were MSI, and components partner was Crucial. We'll be looking forward for more in the future, and have a good night.
Our world, our experience, is being transformed by data. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, predictive analytics, neural networks. These aren't technologies of tomorrow. They're here today, analyzing, modeling, predicting, and discovering, uncovering deeper, more human insights, and enriching life's experiences. And it's all made possible with Micron. Our memory and storage is at the foundation of this data transformation, storing the data generated by practically every type of smart device and high. Our world, our experience, is being transformed by data. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, predictive analytics, neural networks. These aren't technologies of tomorrow. They're here today, analyzing, modeling, predicting, and discovering, uncovering deeper, more human insights, and enriching life's experiences. And it's all made possible with Micron. Our memory and storage is at the foundation of this data transformation, storing the data generated by practically every type of smart device and high-speed computer on the planet, and pushing processing to the next level. 2.5 quintillion bytes per day, every day, and growing exponentially. An infinite torrent of data. We're turning information into insight and activating data to reach higher realms of productivity and innovation. We are Micron, and we are transforming how the world uses information to enrich life.